Welcome. So excited to be on with you this evening. Let's know where you are dialing in. Enjoy the music. We're going to get started real soon. So say good day to us in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from today. I'm your host, KickAss Kylie, and I have the incredible Jeff Ross on with me as well. So let's just kill that music. As much as I love this song, whoops, here we go. Who loves to get fired up with Eye of the Tiger? It's pretty cool, right? Well, I can see you all jumping in. Let me just open up my chat. So if you can say good day, let us know where you are watching from. Oh my goodness, I can see so many people jumping on. So welcome everybody. It's an absolute pleasure and honor to virtually meet you. So Emma, good morning, tuning in from Geelong. Fantastic. It's absolutely great to have you here, lovely lady. So we will get started in just a moment. Good morning, Chris Cummins from Brisbane. Great to have you on, Rockstar. And Stephen Flash from San Antonio. I absolutely love it. We have Kiara from the Sunshine Coast. Oh my goodness, it is so great to see the numbers jumping up. Hi, Matt. So great to have you here. This isn't live, it absolutely is live, Rockstar. Lee Evans from New Zealand in the house. Kiara, beautiful lady. All right, Jacob from Brizzy. So good to have you along, guys. Well, I am going to kick us off. So, hello, everybody. G'day. My name is KickAss Kylie, and I am based here in the beautiful Whitsundays, the #2 tourist destination in the world. And we are so excited to be able to share dream trips with you today. So as the name implies, these are not cheap trips. They're not crap trips. These are dream trips, but I like to call it the champagne travel on a beer budget. We're going to show you how you can save a bucket load as you check off your bucket list all over the globe. So as we're warming up, pop into the chat and let us know if you could travel absolutely anywhere on your dream holiday, where would you love to go? And while you're all popping in your dream holiday destinations, allow me to introduce to you an amazing friend of mine, Jeff Ross. Jeff is from Launceston in Tasmania, and Jeff is actually going to be introducing how you can save on travel today. So Jeff, I met about 14 years ago. He's a dear friend of mine, and he is absolutely so excited about this. From his hospital bed on the weekend, he shared this with so many people that I think he's now got about 30 people in his business, which is very exciting. And I know Jeff has used this already extensively, which he'll share about as he goes through. But I'm so grateful that I got to enjoy a dream trip to Hawaii with Jeff in November last year. We had so much fun, and can't wait to give you another hug, my beautiful friend, when we do the Fraser Island trip in June. So I'm going to hand over to you so that you can shine and share our travel platform.
Oh, Kylie, I love how you just edify me. Thank you very much for your mentorship and your leadership. It's very much appreciated. And guys, how you going? My name's Jeff. I live down here in Launceston, Tasmania, and I joined Dream Trips in Australia Day last year. So I've been a member now for, what we're going on, 14, 16 months, and absolutely love Dream Trips, and you're going to hear why. So let me just share my screen and let's dive into this, shall we? All right, let's just get rid of that and hit play. Okay, so Dream Trips International. So let's look at why Dream Trips is such a great business. But first, before we do that, let's look at why travel industry is such a demand at the moment. Well, travel is booming and it's bigger than ever. There's such a term now, you may have heard it, it's called revenge travel. Everybody's been sick of being locked up. Yeah, I'm not going to mention that C word, but everybody's been sick of locked up, and they've got, the affluent have got lots of money to spend, and they're getting out and they're taking revenge and getting, 3 years worth of travel in just 1 year, and everybody in the business is booming. So let's look at Dream Trips. So Dream Trips has been around for a while now. It's our competitive advantage is we are the #1 travel club in the world. Just ask Siri. We've sent 1.3 million travelers around the world, over 30,000 dream trips and counting, and over 70 countries. But before we dive into the rest of what Dream Trips is about, I want to go through how DreamTrips works and the different advantages and the different benefits. We've just launched this brand new online booking engine, and it's only been alive for about 3 to 4 days now, and everybody is absolutely raving about it. And that's no wonder why, because with our booking engine, you can get up to 60% off standard rates on 800,000 hotels and resorts around the world. You can even stay at 4 to 5 star inclusive resorts as low as $80 a day. And even better, we have the best deals on cruises. So put it in type number 1 if you love cruises, because if you do, I'm going to blow you away with our insane deals on cruises. I know I was blown away, but let's go and have a look at the booking engine before we get there. Everybody knows Expedia, right? Expedia is the global booking platform out there. You know, booking.com, what if? Expedia is the global one. So we all look at that, so we'll refer to Expedia. Let's look at New York, in Hilton, Midtown, and Times Square. $440 a night for Expedia. Let's have a look at what we can do. 51% saving. Oh my God. Look, the member price can bring down to $212. Absolutely insane value already. All right, let's head over to Thailand. $284 per night. Let's look at what our booking engine can do. You can get a 72% saving when you apply your loyalty points, and the member's price at $78 per night. Wow, I think I'm going to pack up my family, go to Thailand and take advantage of that offer. All right, let's look at something a bit closer to home here in Australia. Park Royal, Darling Harbour, Sydney. Us Aussies, we all know this place. It's absolutely one of the most sort of best hotels around. $190 per night for this place. Let's look at what we can do on our booking portal. 31% saving when you apply your loyalty points, brings it down to $130 a night. I don't know about you, but I have a family of 5, and that makes that a bit more palatable to go and stay in the middle of Darling Harbour in Sydney and, you know, live a bit of a higher life. Well, thank you for the DreamTrips. We can do that. Okay, let's have a look at some condos. Well, here in New South Wales, we have these 3 condos that you can see here that we did a search on Expedia, $239 to $254. Let's look at what we could do. Over the same time period, we've got ours total for $935 versus $1,403. Already massive savings. Let's have a look at Orlando, $183. Oh my God, we can bring that down for the total price of nights down to $299. Who's wowed? Put a 3 in the comments if you're wowed already. All right, let's do this. We're going to have a look at some cruises now. I said, who loves cruises? Well, I'm actually going to blow you away with the savings that we can do on cruises here. And first off, you're going to get 25% of your price that you spend on your cruise back in loyalty points. We love to reward our members who are loyal, and we just love to share the love. All right, so you're also going to get 2,000 on cruise. So spend 2,000 on cruises, and you're going to receive 500 in loyalty points. And depending on your membership level, depending on the cruise, you're going to get anywhere from $25 to $1,500 bonus credit to spend on the cruise. I can't believe the value already, but let's have a look at some cruises here. Now, my good friend, Chris Cummings here from Brisbane, he actually did this exact cruise only a few months ago, the 7 Great Day Barrier Reef cruise, and he spent $1,500 per person on that cruise. Have a look at our price, $495. Absolute amazing. He would have saved himself $1,000 per person if he had booked through us. I know Chris is now booking all his cruises and DreamTrips only through our portal from here on out. All right, let's look at Portugal and Spain crossing. We've got a 15-night cruise for only $39. I looked at this and I'm thinking to myself, and I said to my wife, we need to pack up our kids and sell everything and just become world travelers. It's cheaper to go cruising per night than it is to pay our rent and our house and our food and our living cost. I think we'd be better off just becoming world travelers. And I'm really, really seriously thinking about doing that. Anyhow, all right, so you've heard me talk about these loyalty points. So when you've got your membership level, you get, for every $1 you spend on your membership fee, you're going to get 3 of these loyalty points back. So, and they're worth about $1 each point. These points can be used on hotels and condos and cruises throughout our booking portal, and you can earn points for traveling. As I said, you can get 25% of your travel price, like the booking price that you pay on your cruises or your holidays, back in loyalty points as well. It does get even better than this. Once you've been an active member for 6 months, as you can read on this slide, you're going to get a free cruise. Oh my God. I don't know for you, us Aussies that are on the call here, we used to have a guy called Big Kev, and his slogan was, I'm excited. Well, I'm going to steal that, and I'm excited too. So let's keep going. All right, so let's look at our core product. I've just blown you away with our booking engine and cruises, but now let's look at what our core product is. And as Kylie said, they're dream trips. They're not crap trips. They're not cheap trips. They are dream trips. And before I dive in here, I just want to share a little story about my Hawaii trip. So Hawaii has been on my bucket list forever. And it was a goal that I thought was so unattainable that I thought I'd never reach it. Well, last year, in November, I ticked that off my bucket list and I achieved that goal. We went over to Hawaii with 6 of us Australians, and we had an amazing time. We got to meet the owners, Mark and Tammy Smith, and such a lovely couple, and they were able to take us to their house, and we had a private luau. But the best part of it for me was I got to swim with turtles. I've always wanted to do that. I kid you not. I got down there, I started snorkeling, a little turtle going here, and I'm going above this little turtle, and I just jumped up in joy. It must have been like a 3-year-old kid, and I've just at the top of my voice so everybody could hear me. I've just swam with turtles. Oh my God, I've always wanted to do this. And it was absolutely great. Like tears of joy streaming down my face. Kylie looked over at me and she just had this biggest grin on her face. It was an amazing time. Okay, so let's look at what dream trips are all about. Well, they're basically, you get everything packaged up for you. You hop off the plane, you're going to get hotel transfers, you check in. Our lovely host for Hawaii was Dom. We met him at the Moana Surf Rider. He greeted us. He took all of our cares and worries around the whole check-in and just made it so simple, super easy to actually book in and check. Once we were there and all booked in, we went to a welcome dinner. And then the next day we went on an awesome tours and events. Some people learnt surf lessons. I went on the ocean outrigger and had lots of fun. The whole front of our resort was hired out by DreamTrips. So we had all of the beach umbrellas. We basically had the whole part of that beach for ourselves. And it was an amazing trip. I'm never going to go on a holiday any other way ever again. And once you've been on a dream trip, you'll probably agree with me too. So let's look at how some of the dream trips are available. All right. So, okay, we've got Bali, Indonesia. That's nice and close for us Aussies. $729. And look at what's included. 4 nights, 5 days, and you get, as I said, get all of your stress taken away. You just turn up, have fun, have an absolutely amazing adventure. And the best part about it is the people that you'll travel with as well. That is really our magical ingredient. Cool. Let's keep going. We got Split, Croatia, 3 nights, 4 days, $809. All right. We got Dubai. My friend Kerry's going to Dubai in a couple of months, and I can't wait to hear all about it. Dubai looks one of those magical places that's just popped out up of the desert over the last couple of decades, but it looks like an amazing place to go visit. Who would love to go to Hawaii? Well, guess what? You can. Look at this trip for $1,099, absolutely cheap as chips. You're going to go and get an amazing time for 4 nights and 5 days. Look what's included in this for all of that price. Absolutely amazing. All right, so New York City, 4th of July. I reckon this is on my bucket list. Probably not this year. I'll probably try to achieve it for next year, but I'll be definitely ticking this one off. Denver, Colorado. And as you can see, for us Aussies, you know, to fly to America, it's a long way. Some of these trips, they will line up back to back. So you can go do July in New York. Let's say, you know, they have a COVID one, Colorado one in the same sort of, you know, week later, which they do from time to time. They line them up so we can do them back to back. So 3 nights, 4 days in Colorado and go supercar driving. Greek islands, get on a yacht. This has been adults only, and have a party life for 7 nights and 8 days and just travel around all the islands. This one looks magical. $1,239 per person. You can see on this one, we've got priority inclusions and elite inclusions. So the higher level memberships, they have some extra perks and it pays to be a higher level. I'm a priority member myself, and I love being a priority. All right, we got Hungary for $259. It's getting even better. Amsterdam. All right, I'm not sure for those nerds and those geeks out there. I'm definitely one of them. I'll put my hand up, and I absolutely love my comics. This looks like an amazing trip to take my son to and go to Comic-Con for 3 days. I reckon I could even dress up as Deadpool. I'm a pretty big guy, but I don't know how I would fit into the Deadpool suit. But anyhow, yeah, amazing time to go to Amsterdam and see Comic-Con. Kenya, I know most of us Aussies all dream about going doing an African safari. Well, now you can. Have a look at that price and have a look what's included. Absolutely amazing. All right, keep going. We've got Romania. We've got Seattle, WA. I'm going to flick through these a little bit faster now, if that's okay. And we've got Lithuania. And as you can see, we've got loads of places around the world already, and we're loading up more dream trips every week. So every corner of the globe is going to be covered within dream trips. All right, but even as I said, this just keeps getting better. I almost feel like I need to say stop with the value, but no way, we keep loading it up. All right, let's look at the Dream Trips Awards. You get rewarded for being a loyal member, and you get rewarded for going on dream trips. How cool is that? So I've already showed you how you can get a free cruise after being a member for 6 months, or you can get another free cruise after you've taken 5 dream trips. And then after 10 dream trips, you're going to get $1,000 credit that you can spend towards a dream trip. 15 dream trips, they're going to give you $2,500 credit towards dream trips. And 20 dream trips, you'll get a birthday experience. The concierge will ring you up. They will tell you, okay, congratulations, you've now qualified for a birthday experience. Here's $5,000. You can go towards a dream trip for your birthday. But look at this one, 100 dream trips. And I know people who have already achieved this and ticked this box off. After you take 100 dream trips, you're going to earn 50,000 whopping dollars for a custom trip of a lifetime. The concierge will ring you up and they will tailor make the trip for you and give you a custom trip. I can't wait until I am able to achieve that goal. That's my next big goal. Have 100 trips around the world and go jet setting all around the world. Let's do it. All right. There's a couple of more benefits and perks before I hand over to Kylie, but the concierge. So let's have a look at the concierge and what's actually available in that. This concierge has actually got a yearly value of $2,500. Now, I've got a quick story I just want to share with you here with the concierge. I went to the Gold Coast holidays and took my family for a 2-week holiday to Brisbane and Gold Coast, June, July last year. And over those 2 weeks, just before we went on this holiday, my son had broken his ankle. And we didn't go, we didn't cancel a trip. We kept going, but we thought we've got to do something for this kid. We can't have him hobbling around on crutches around Brisbane and Gold Coast and, while we walk around everywhere. So I rang up Kylie and I said, you're from Brisbane. Do you know anybody who has a wheelchair? And she said, well, why don't you reach out to the concierge and see if they can help you? So that's what I did. And within 2 hours, the concierge had sorted it all out for us. They had a wheelchair on the way to be delivered to our hotel. All I had to do was pay with my credit card and had no stress, no worry. And then I just dropped the wheelchair off and they returned it for me. Absolutely fantastic service. Can't recommend having a concierge highly enough. I'd never, ever want to go without ever again. Let's have a look at the airport lounges. Well, once again, a new experience for me for airport lounges was when we went to Hawaii. All us Aussies, we met up before we went to Hawaii. We had met up at Sydney about 3 to 4 hours earlier on purpose so we could check out the airport lounge there. Now, airport lounges, I don't know if you've ever been to one. They basically give you free food, free alcohol for the entire time you're there. They've got showers, they've got beds. They just make the whole traveling process so much more enjoyable. Well, we took advantage of the free drinks and we had a party while we were there. I think we got a bit loud and rowdy. And they were going to split and not let us on the plane. We were that loud. They had to split Kylie and Chris up in one end of the plane before they let us on the trip because they were the rowdiest of the bunch. But I highly recommend traveling with airport lounges. So let's have a look at these membership levels that I've been talking about. Well, today we have 3 levels to present to you. We have standard, plus, and priority. Now, I want you to look at this slide and I want you to ignore the enrollment fee for right now. I have an absolutely insane deal for you that I'm going to promote to help with people who are ex-members to help you win you back. So if you're a new person, then pay attention to the enrollment fee, and the person who can help you that's brought you here today can help you with that. But they're going to drop an insane deal for you for ex-members. Anyhow, let's look at standard. We have the Dream Trips curated experience included in standard. You get access to the booking portal and the cruise portal and everything, the best of things that makes Dream Trips so great. Plus, you're going to get access to the concierge and vacation rentals for short-term stays. And you're going to get everything that standard has to offer. With the priority, you're going to get everything that both standard and plus have to offer, and you're going to get access to the airport lounge. You're going to get access to 7-day early access for the Dream Trips. Now, that's really important because these Dream Trips, they're so highly what's the word I'm looking for? Everybody wants to run on one of these dream trips. So you want to make sure you get that 7-day early access so you can be first in, best dressed, and not miss out. And you're going to get access to a points loyalty concierge. You know, those flyby points and your credit card points and all those points that you probably never ever spend because it's too hard to try and work it all out. Well, this person here will call you up, you give them all your cards, all your points, and they will work out how to spend them on your points for you on your holidays, and they'll just sort all the hard work out for you. That alone is massive value. As you can see here, Standard has an ongoing fee for $69 per month, Plus has a standard fee of $99 per month and 99 cents, and Priority is $129.99 per month. I'm going to show you a way, though, that you can waive that fee as well. So who loves to refer, a movie, a sports game, a great TV show, something that you've shared with your friends? We do it all the time. Well, with this travel club, we know that, social media is one of our biggest assets, and referral-based marketing is always going to be your best form of marketing ever out there. I'm actually a digital marketer. I've been a digital marketer since 2009. So I know a little bit about what I'm talking about when it comes to that. And trust me, you're never, ever, ever going to beat word of mouth marketing. But guess what? You can tap into it. And with our Get For, Pay No More, this is the best way I've seen that you can tap into word of mouth marketing. All you've got to do is just share this amazing club with 4 people, get them enrolled, and then your membership fee is waived. As long as you've got 4 active members in your team, you will no longer have to pay that membership fee, and you're still going to accrue the loyalty points for the membership fee that you would have anyhow. How fantastic is that? All right, I've just loaded this up with massive value, and you really would be insane not to jump on this offer that I'm about to just drop the little secret penny for you right now, especially for you ex-members. Right now, until April 30, if you're an ex-member and you're listening to this, you can sign up for just $1 today. I said, waive the enrollment fee, and you can sign up for just $1 today. Not only that, we're going to load your points up already with 500 loyalty points in your account. Okay. And as I said, if you're an active member, you can get a free cruise for 6 months. And if you enroll 4 people, you can pay no more. So by just signing up today for $1, and then go out there and hustle and share this with the world. And I feel it's truly an injustice if you don't share this with the world with this offer. So get out there and share it with everybody, and share, and really just help out anybody that you can, because this is the gift that keeps on giving, and it's such a blessing. All right, Kylie, thank you very much. I'm going to hand over to Kylie. Kylie is a dear friend. As she mentioned, we've known each other for 15 years, 14 years now. We actually just closed the doors to our business coaching, online coaching arena. We've both been working together as business partners for the last 18 months, and we just both closed the doors on that, and we've basically gone all in on Dream Trips. Now you can see why, and now you can see why we're having so much success with our team. So I'm going to leave it over to Kylie, and she's going to show you how you can get paid to travel. So Kylie has been on 33 of these amazing Dream Trips prior to COVID, and she was able to world school her children for 3 years. So it is possible to go out there and live this lifestyle, become a world traveler, and get paid to do it. So Kylie's going to show you how to do that. Okay, thank you, Kylie, very much for allowing me to do this presentation. Over to you.
Oh my goodness, I want to sign up all over again for $1 and get $500 credit. How amazing is that?
So insane.
Guys, since we're talking about $1, like, drop some ones in the chat if you think that is the best promotion you have ever seen in the history of Dream Trips. Yep, absolutely. Chris is dropping lots of ones in there. I absolutely love it. Well, guys, as you all know, I'm KickAss Kylie, and thank you, Jeff, for that amazing introduction back. And I've enjoyed over 40 trips with this company. And as Jeff shared, I was able to take my kids out of school and world school them for 3 years. And in that time, such an incredible experience to be able to really connect with my kids, and the relationship that we have, the connection that we have is amazing. And, I have so many, I know every parent brags about their kids, right? But, so many people say to me, wow, like, your kids just seem so mature for their age. And it's because they have traveled. And, for me, I remember when I was just 10, my family weren't very well off. My mum was a school teacher. My dad was an electrician. So we were just working class family. And I know my mum and dad worked really hard. and I get emotional thinking about it. And we only ever went on one trip. And I actually thought my mum and dad must have won lotto. When I was 10, we went to Fiji. And for me, oh my goodness, like it was just like this whole new world opened, you know, through a 10-year-old's eyes, to be able to go horse riding on the beach, snorkeling, you know, picking up shells, going to the markets in Fiji. And oh my goodness, it was just so great. But the other thing I realized is it was the first time that I really got to connect with both my mum and dad and, you know, really create that magical memory, which for me is going to last as a lifetime. And when I first got introduced to this, as amazing as the travel is, I was actually in a really bad situation. And I don't know where you're at or, you know, what you're dealing with in your life right now. But when I first saw this, I just turned 40, which was 8 years ago, and I just lost everything. We were forced to sell our home and everything that we owned. I had my car repossessed. Like, I was at a really low point in my life. I was broken. And when I saw this, just like you are today, I jumped on a presentation like this and I got excitaflies in my belly. And I was like, wow, this looks amazing. Like, you know, I didn't think I'd be able to travel for 5 to 10 years because of the financial mess that I was in. Now, this next piece that I'm about to share with you, and I'll go through it quite quickly because I'm very respectful of your time. It's this next part that was what truly set me free and allowed me to be happy, because I was damn miserable. I was stressed to the eyeballs. I was worried about how I was going to put food on the table and at the time pay our rent. I really was in a bad space, and there are so many people who are struggling right now. So this part that I'm about to share with you can absolutely change your life. It absolutely has changed my life. I know it's changed Jeff's life, and this could change your life and the people that you know as well. So I want you to just open your mind for a moment, because I was not open to this type of business model in the past. But thank goodness, you know, my friend said, just be open-minded, Coles, just check it out, because what I'm about to show you totally change your life. So let's go. Look at the smile on my face. I get so excited when I share this. I've been a business coach for the last 15 years. So I've specialized in helping people to be able to make money online. And out of the thousands and thousands of business owners I've helped and the thousands and thousands of business models that I've seen over the years, this is the one that I have decided to put my heart and soul into, because we literally get paid to travel and hang out with our friends and have fun. So when you introduce this to somebody, guess what? You get paid. You get paid what we call a first order bonus. And depending on the membership level, that varies from $50 to $400. Now, of course, Jeff has just shared this incredible $1 promotion right now. Like, out of everyone that you know, how many do you think would love to get started for just $1 and have $500 put into their travel portal? So, of course, there's no first order bonus on a $1 membership. I'm sorry to say, but what we are building with this is residual income, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. So leverage. Leverage is all about achieving more by doing less. And this is a famous quote by Paul Getty. I'd rather earn 1% off 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. No, this is the difference between people who struggle and they're caught in the rat race compared to people who are free and happy. So we work as a team. We all support each other. Our entire company is one big team. And I love that we all work together and leverage off the effort so we can all achieve more by doing less, because we're all time poor, right? So leveraged income, like, what does that even look like? So you think, hey, I just saw this amazing video with these crazy Aussies who were talking about how you can save on travel. It's really, really cool. You should check it out. And then so you share that with Dan and Mary, and Dan and Mary go, wow, this is amazing. So then they go share with a couple of people, and they go share with a couple of people. And all of a sudden you have this global team of people, and you are getting paid an incredible, life-changing residual income. Now, Jeff was actually, he had an accident last week and landed himself in hospital. And poor Jeff, he was so upset because, you know, we had this amazing promotion. And I said, Jeff, it's okay. Minutes of time right from your phone. He sent a couple of messages, and all of a sudden he had a new person who wanted to join in Vanuatu. Sent a couple more messages. He had another person who wanted to join his team in the USA. Now we have Canada, New Zealand, Australia, UK, like literally in 4 days. From his hospital bed, Jeff was able to build a global team with 30 people, literally in 3 days. Now, residual income. The key to wealth, or I'm even going to say the key to freedom, is to learn how to make money while you're asleep. And this is Paul Getty's quote, but I'm going to tweak it just a little bit. You're going to get the KickAss Kylie version. The key to freedom is to learn how to make money while you're asleep, on holidays, or hanging out, having fun with your friends at the beach. I'm going to just change the quote to the Kylie Cordy version, the Kylie Thomson version, sorry. So residual commissions, oh my goodness. So when you join a member into this business, we get paid not just that first order bonus, not just weekly bonuses, but we get paid monthly residual commission. So for every single person that you've introduced to your team, and every person that they introduce, and every person that they introduce, you earn residual commissions. So if your friend joins on a standard membership, you get paid $4 a month every single month for that member for the life of their membership. If they join as a plus member, you will earn $6 a month. And this is US dollars, $6 a month every single month for the life of that membership. If they join on a priority membership like Jeff and I, and I'm going to say probably about 80% of our team are actually priority members. And right now, when you start for $1, you can choose any membership level. So I always say, well, if you're going to share this as a business, you're going to get paid to play. Obviously, you're going to want to share this with more than 4 people. So you're not going to pay your fees anyway. So you may as well join as a priority, have all of those extra benefits, get 3 times $130 a month of credit for free because you preferred your 4, and you double your residual income because you're getting paid $8 per member in your organization rather than 4. But guys, I want you to just look at in hospital, while Jeff was in so much pain and, really on all of these very strong pain medications, in 3 days from hospital in that state, Jeff was able to introduce 30 people to this. And that was just in 3 days. So in a week, Jeff's already introduced 100 people through our team. Now that, if they all joined on standard, would be a residual income of $400 a month. Now, initially we had about a third doing a standard, third doing a plus, third doing priority. Because this is now going so fast, it's now flipped, and we have about 80% of our team joining on priority, and then about 10% joining as plus and 10% joining as standard. You have to choose the best option for you, but I'm just going to play business coach for a second now. If you're going to be in business, you want to set people up with the best membership. You want to set yourself and your team up with the highest residual income, right? So we play to win, and we play to help others win bigger. So that's what I absolutely love. So I want you to now think though, what would an extra $800 US a month residual income do for you and your family right now? Like for most people, that is life-changing. But guess what? With this $1 promotion, those 100 people get excited, they go share with 10 people, and boom, all of a sudden you've got 1,000 people in your organization. And if they were all on priority, that's 8,000 residual income a month. But guess what? You've now got 1,000 happy, excited people who've joined for $1. They go then share with their 10 people, and then you're at 10,000. That's an 80,000 residual income. Like, you can see how quickly on this promotion that this can go. And, a lot of people, they look at this and go, oh, wow, that sounds amazing. But, it sounds too good to be true. Don't let that, crazy little voice in your head take away what we have in front of us right now. Like, this is such an incredible promotion. And just on that one bonus with those residual incomes, you will earn that $4, $6, or $8 off a maximum of 88,000 people into your organization. So 88,000, even at $1, remember, would be 88,000 a month. If that's, I don't even know what 4 times that is. It's, let's just call it 350,000 or 700,000 a month if they were all priorities, or whatever combination. I don't know about you, but I know I can help a lot of people with that type of residual income. I reckon that I'm going to be pretty happy with that level of income. And I know a lot of people that this could literally change their life. So guys, normally we introduce people on these incredible business packs if you're going to do a business, because it actually includes a Discover pack. Now, I want you to not make this mistake. Jeff and I and most of our team, we joined with a Discover pack We invested $1,500 US to join this business. And we did that because we knew that we wanted to come in, because that Discover Pack includes a Discover Dream Trip where you're going to do a trip with some of the best leaders in this company, get training and get set up for success. And this is our system. Now, one thing when it comes to business, we want retention. And this loyalty program that Jeff has just gone through with you, that Mark and Tammy Smith, our owners, have put together, they are doing everything to give us the best value so we can retain our members for life. We know that when someone goes on a dream trip, based on the past statistics, their average retention is 3.5 years. If someone's been on 2 dream trips, our average retention is 98%. Essentially, we have members for life. So if you're doing this as a business, you want to get on your Discover Dream Trip as soon as you possibly can. So because you're only paying $1, I don't want you to think, oh, it's only $1. I want you to come in as if you've paid $1,500 and really take the value that you have and the opportunity that you have in your hands. So I'm going to talk more about the trips, the Discover trips, in just a second. But to be successful in business, you need to follow a proven system. And system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. So to support you, we have our very own Dream Trips University. Once a month, we have our global training, and it's online. So that is literally this weekend. We also have weekly training calls every week where you can jump online with our owners and our top leaders to get our weekly updates and some training to be able to set you up for success. You then have your very own marketing center with your personalized website and marketing materials. That alone is worth thousands of dollars. Social media, we have the best lead generation and attraction marketing system I have ever seen in my life. And then innovation. We have this incredible phone app so that literally in minutes a day, like Jeff did from his hospital bed, he can literally be sending out links. He doesn't have to be doing presentations like today. We literally send a recorded link and people can watch that. I've actually had my phone beeping while I've been on this presentation, and I've got 4 people who weren't able to jump on this call who've actually watched a shorter version of this presentation. How amazing is that? So we have got people watching this all over the world 24/7, which is how you can make money literally while you're asleep, while you're on holidays, or while you're having fun with your family and friends at the beach. So guys, here are some of our Discover trips. Now, these are different to a normal dream trip because we're going to fly in some of our best trainers to do a little training with you. We call it our Discover training to set you up for success. Now, we are pumped about our Fraser Island trip. We have all of our top leadership team for Australia and New Zealand. Every one of us are going to be on that trip. Now, success leaves clues. If you want results, you want to find a successful person and you want to copy and duplicate what they do. If all of the top leaders from Australia and New Zealand are going to be on this trip, you want to go, I wonder why they're going to be on that trip. Well, I can tell you why. Our owners, Mark and Tammy Smith, are going to be on this trip. Now, I don't know if you know of Tony Robbins. He's like one of the best, most successful coaches on the planet. If you wanted to go hang out with him for a weekend and get his mentorship, you're probably going to pay $100,000. Like with this trip, oh my goodness, I don't want you to look at the price of this trip. I want you to just look at this and go, oh my goodness, I have to be on this trip. Literally, this could be worth millions of dollars in residual income because of the people I'm going to connect with, the stories I'm going to hear, and the training and the mentorship and the experience that's going to be shared with me on this trip. And we're going to have a crap ton of fun because us Aussies, we're crazy. We know how to party. Now, I did this as my Discover trip to Santorini. This was such an amazing trip. Our next one is in October. You can also add on trips. So you can do back-to-back trips. So when I flew to Santorini, I then added on this Athens trip, which literally starts the day after the Santorini one finishes. And this wasn't even on my bucket list, but I figured I was going all that way anyway. I may as well add it on. And I'll be honest, I wasn't really even that excited about going to Athens. I'm not really a history buff. You know, I'm more of I love to get in the water and be a mermaid and get myself in nature and see iconic things. And Athens was like, but oh my goodness, I went on this trip and I freaking loved it. It was amazing. I have met so many beautiful people on this trip who will now be friends for life. And I am so glad that I trusted my gut and I just clicked book it, because it really was an incredible trip. Dubai, this is on the famous QE2, which is now moored permanently here in Dubai. I've got my girlfriend Kerry going on this trip in September. The May one has just sold out, so that one's no longer available. But we're adding more of these all the time. There's a trip in Slovenia. With this one, you can add on an extra day excursion to go rafting. And they've also got a back-to-back trip on this one in Croatia as well. We've got a Cancun trip that's starting in just a couple of days. There are trips literally getting added every single week. So guys, timing is everything. Don't overthink this. It's a $1 decision to get started right now. So lock in your spot, get back to the person who invited you to jump on this call today, because I can tell you the one thing that you will never get back is your time. And this promo finishes on the 30th of the month. So we literally have 2 weeks. Now I want to share this with you. When you join the business side, you lock in the very next best position in our matrix. And anyone who joins after you potentially can become part of your matrix, where you can earn, once you've done your qualifications, you unlock all the levels, you can earn anywhere from a few hundred to hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. So I know myself and our team, we want to put in 10,000 people into this as fast as we possibly can. So would you want to get in before those 10,000 people and have all of those potentially be part of your team? Or do you want to get in after those? I can tell you, timing, you want to get in as fast as you possibly can. And you want to be able to get your people in $1 and then let them get their people in $1 and then let them get their people in $1. So guys, just to wrap up, my beautiful friend and one of our top leaders here in Australia, he shared with us, he had a dream 2 nights ago. And the dream was go find 10 people and bring them to the church. And then once he got to the church, the voice came back and said, you 10 people, go get 10 people, bring them back to the church in the next 6 hours. So now there's 100 people. The same thing happens again. You 100 people, go get 10 people, bring them back to the church. They come back, there's now 1,000 people. Guess what? They did this 5 times. If you do the math, 10 times 10. Oh my goodness, Chris has just signed up 5 new people right now while on this call. Oh my goodness, Chris, you're amazing. If you do that 5 times 10, go get 10, go get 10, go get 10, literally 5 days from now, do the math, grab your calculator. That's 1 million people in your team. That is what's possible, but only if you take action, only if you get out there with excitement, with love, with integrity, with passion, with energy, and go share this with everybody that you know. Thank you so much for watching. We love you, we appreciate you, and we cannot wait to see you on the beaches of the world.